football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That's reeled in. It's Carter. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, the coaches told us all week, don't be shocked if we use the fullback in the passing game. I thought they were kidding us, but here it is for a first down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Second down now after the sack.
How about Notre Dame sending him back here? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. And boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history of playing linebacker.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally... We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it, offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. Be short of the first down marker. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Punt team ready to boot it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the coverage team makes the stop. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Smith. Finding some room at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see would anybody come up with it once it was in the air.
And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Receiver makes the grab, and he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. It's like the final play of the half coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's going to take another shot right here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Hey, they roll the dice here and decide to be aggressive, and it pays off.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Pump over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down after that previous play. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They finally corral him at the 1. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Memphis. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot him at the 38. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. Memphis has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Makes the grab. It's Carter. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up the first set of downs.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
And he runs it into the end zone. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Close to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Memphis now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, look out. The football is free. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The offense going with the hurry up. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He slings this one deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think
he's got it down to the 25. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. The drive keeps going. And a timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. Of course, in the playoffs, it's